Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the list update where I run through 10 of the albums I've listened to for the first time and my first impressions on them. I've been on a roll with listening to new stuff since I last made one of these videos, so we're gonna go through about 60 albums over the next few videos, but here's a few big ones to catch some views right at the beginning.
Alligator Bites Never Heal by Doechii.
The first 5 tracks here had me prepared to declare this generation's Nicki Minaj right here and now. While this album loses some direction in the latter half, there's too much to love here to not recommend at least one full listen. There's so much potential from this lyricist femc extraordinaire, from her colorful delivery to her incredibly talented singing vocals. I do hope she gets a better sense of direction on her next project, and I hope she gets that Grammy this year.
Chromacopia by Tyler, the Creator.
Oh fuck, this is gonna make my life miserable for a little while. I've never been on this side of the Tyler fence before, but I do not like this album basically at all. I find its sentiments a little bit confusing and its execution kind of bland. The production is not unlike what you'd find on Call Me If You Get Lost, which I already wasn't a super huge fan of, and honestly, I really could care less about Tyler's midlife crisis. I can appreciate that other people are taking this album to heart, but this just ain't it for me. Honestly, it has inspired me to begin working on a video about Chromacopia and its rollout and whatnot, right around the time I finished that Kendrick and Drake video and the Kanye and Pink Floyd video.
Tag Two Blokes Who Do Fuck All by Robin's Ghost and Kerwin.
LimeWire exclusive production seems to be a cheat code for me because I love the sound on this album. It serves the deep delivery from Kerwin and the lighter vocals from friend of the show, Robin's Ghost. The album is a pretty low-key vibe until close to the end, while lyrically it doesn't stand out as much as their solo works. And to be honest, I am not really a fan of the ending track. This album should definitely still be a part of your day. Check them out here-ish, and tag Two Blokes Who Do Fuck All in the comments. Fuck you, British people.
Eat the Rich by Damage.
Okay, so this is the first Damage project I honestly was not a huge fan of. While the very industrial style production and political focus on the project ideally should have worked for me, the ingredients were there. I do find a lot of the lyrics to be kind of generic for this lane of conscious, more militant rap. Honestly, I felt like the features did a better job of standing out on the project than Damage did, and while I do very much agree with the sentiments shared on this EP, if the lyrics about eating and killing the rich are truly revolutionary like no other to you, I do hope you explore more political and musical takes on this idea. You should still follow Damage here because the bulk of their discography has been absolutely amazing. It's been some of my favorite music of the last few years, and I have no doubts that they will still continue to make music that I like a little more and resonates with me, just because they are insanely talented. So yeah, follow them still. Not my favorite album.
Ebony Remembrance by Jezere.
Y'all, this woman has a criminally low monthly listener count. No bitch flowing this well over these pretty solid Chipmunk soul beats should be this low on listeners. She needs more listeners. Change that. Now, go check her out. Follow her on here, I guess. Stop this video right now and watch the goddamn
Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter.
This was a really good pop album that does live up to its title pretty literally, but my biggest turnoff with the project was just kind of how mean-spirited it is. Like, I do get it. Men can be dumb, and if this month has taught me anything, I'm choosing the bear as a mercy suicide every single fucking time. But dear God, she comes off like a really mean girl who's her own worst enemy in some of these songs, which, if purposeful, does work, but it doesn't make me like you more. Like, is every guy stupid? Do you just date dumber dudes?
Michael by Killer Mike.
I think I respect this album a little more than I like it. The bars are great and the beats hit very hard, but some of Mike's messaging feels a bit confused, if that makes sense. For example, you can't flex being a landlord. That is not a flex. It is, you can't flex that shit. Oh, I own other people's housing. Fuck you. Now that I've heard this album, though, I do agree with the butthurt Travis fans that Utopia should have won Rap Album of the Year last year, but I'm also not going to turn into a screaming toddler about it like Travis really is Kanye's kid after all.
The Greatest Love by London Grammar.
So, London Grammar has been one of my favorite indie bands in the last few years, honestly, almost decade now. I think I heard them back in like 2016, 2017, especially their debut album, If You Wait. Their third album, it was decent, but it was definitely a step down. And this is somehow even worse. I couldn't tell you how. I mean, the elements are all there. The spacious mix of electronic and indie are gelling as well as they ever. And the instrumentation is not unlike what you'd find on those previous albums that I've rated pretty highly. But the lyrics are so goddamn predictable that I was literally guessing lines ahead of the song on the first listen. I was sitting with my earbuds in going, girl, in this world, yeah, shit like that, basically. Unfortunately, it is definitely one of the worst albums I've heard this year, and I'm very disappointed and a little sad.
Rebecca Black Was Here by Rebecca Black.
Having made the best pop album of 2023, I decided to go a bit further back and listen to Rebecca's 2021 EP, declaring that, yes, in fact, she was once here. It's definitely Let Her Burn's prototype, but tracks like Girlfriend really show that she was going in the right direction.
GNX by Kendrick Lamar.
Honestly, I'm kind of thankful that Kendrick released a party album that won't require much super in-depth review. It's going to make an album of the year list somewhere, probably high. Like, we know this at this point. Bro literally turned to Tupac for a whole ass song and didn't even need AI to do it. Drake, God, thank God, we needed this shit. We needed this shit after that thing that happened a few weeks ago. Hi. That's all for this video. I recorded a whole bunch of this in one night. Expect me to slowly lose my mind as I'm recording these. So that'll be fun for the next little bit. And as well, the year-end video is going to be probably the next thing after all the list update videos. So there might be a break before that too. Who knows? I'll see y'all for the next video. Pieces. Let's go. Hi. Love you.
Love you.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know if I'll include that in the video or not. Maybe. Babe.
Hi.
Come in. This is a blooper now. Come in, say hi.
Hello. I'm not crouching down. I look trashy right now.
Do not look trashy.
Hi.
Isn't she pretty?
No.
Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
You're adorable. Stop being mean. Stop being mean to my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. I'll try.
I love her. She's great.
You're great.
I'm a little gay.
I'm very gay.
Holy shit, for real?
Get back to recording.
Wait, no, you're gay? Ow!
Get that on camera too.
Yeah, it hurt! You're not gonna I'm just a girl your way out of this one.
I wasn't. I see by what I did. Also, over here.
You're a bitch.